Hello, hello. Okay, I'm just going to wait a moment. Oh, my computer just did something funky, but that's okay. At least, at least I know I'm live, I believe anyway. Of course, it won't let me tag everyone, but that's okay. I'll just start chatting and you guys jump in whenever you can. I thought I'd go live about this because I'm super excited. It is only the third of the month, and I have already had the privilege of having two consultants reinstate their business with me as their consultant sponsor. Hey, Emily. Hey. And I am thrilled. You guys, there is something special about a reinstatement. And I might be saying that because I was a reinstatement, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper into that and I'm going to explain what a reinstatement is and how we should be actively recruiting reinstatements. Okay, so a reinstatement in its most basic definition is somebody that was previously a Sensi consultant and comes back to Sensi. Okay, a few things. Number one, in the case of both of these women who just reinstated, I was not previously their sponsor. They chose me as their sponsor this time around. And I'm actually talking to a third person who just saw one of my Facebook stories and also asked me about reinstating. So that will be three since the beginning of the month. So 3 in 3 days. Reinstatements are special for a few reasons. Number one, is every reinstatement going to be a rock star? No. Just like every new consultant that you recruit, every brand new consultant isn't going to be a rock star. Okay. That's just the luck of the draw. But I believe, and again, I'm a little biased, but I believe a reinstatement who already kind of knew the way with Sensi or at least has their foot a little bit wet, they stuck their toes in the water a little bit, they at least a little bit know what to expect. And the fact that they want to come back means that there was some sort of connection with Sensi. And with a lot of reinstatements that I talk to when they come on board, they love Sensi. They love Sensi products. They love the company. And so that's always a great start in any situation. Now, when I came back to Sensi, you guys all know the story. You're part of my group, right? I reinstated with Sensi. I came back and I had to start all over like every other reinstatement does. That's the thing. And we need to handle that with a little bit of care because here's the thing. When you reinstate, it doesn't matter if you were an SSD before. If I left Sensi today and then decided to come back in 3 months, I would come back as a certified consultant. Because when you reinstate, you come back as one of two things, either a certified consultant or an essential consultant, depending on if you ever hit certified. You're certified for life. Guys, it is so important that we still recognize and cheer those consultants on with every single step of the way. Okay? Now, a reinstatement, let me be clear, will not count as a new consultant for things like incentives or annual mentor. You're not going to get points for when they hit certified, when they get to that 1,000 point or $1,000 or any of those things like you do. But we don't sponsor for that reason. We sponsor to help bless other people's lives. We don't sponsor for what's in it for us. That's arrows in, we are arrows out. So let's not focus on those things because that's in the grand scheme of it, not what's important. I do like to train my reinstatements the same way I train my brand new consultants, and that is getting them to build the foundation of a brand new business with those quick start goals. Guys, let me be clear about something. Even for new consultants, shooting star, sensational start, y'all, that ain't about prizes. Since he's not over here trying to want to give everybody all these free things and discounted things, that's not the point. Scentsy isn't over here like, let me give people $125 in free product. Guys, if you think that, you're not paying attention. These things like Shooting Star selling $500 in your first 15 days or Sensational Start recruiting and building sales is about building a foundation for a successful business. So I encourage my reinstatements to go for these goals the same way I encourage brand new consultants to do it. Because the real prize at the end of any of those things is the business foundation. Okay? Yes or yes? Yes. So we're going to help train people this way. All right. Reinstatements, why are they important? Well, I just told you that they don't count for incentives or anything like that. But you know what they count for? They count for your overall team. All right. They count for active frontline. They count for helping you build a business. Right? Here's the thing. I talk about this a lot. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you know. Let me give you a little lesson if you're new. In Scentsy, you can build a business as wide as you want, but you're capped on depth. So what does that mean? That means that within Scentsy, you can build your front line, those you personally sponsor, as wide as you want. You can have as many directors as you want that way. You can have 100, you can have 50, it doesn't matter. Okay. And you can earn leadership bonuses, frontline bonuses off of as many people as you can grow wide. Okay. Scentsy caps you on depth. What does that mean? That means that after you hit the director rank, okay, you are only paid on so many levels below you. With a director, if you hold a director title, you get paid on first generation only. If you hold a star director, you get paid on first and second gen. If you hold SSD title, you get paid on first, second, and third generation directors. So what that means is that if you have fourth level generation director, you no longer get paid on that team wholesale volume. Okay. So that is why, like, your GWV could be so huge, but you're not necessarily getting paid on all of that. You're getting paid on the TWV of your frontline and the directors below you, 3 generations deep. So grow wide and frontline count towards that. If you are a lead or above, you also know that you have to have so many active frontline in order to be paid at title. The reality is a big portion of our group, and this isn't to throw shade, this is reality, don't get paid at title because they're having a hard time building that GWV that's needed to be paid at title, and they're missing the active frontline. We have had star and superstar consultants month after month miss being paid at title because they are missing that third active frontline. Oh, hey, Chris. Hey, Rockstar. I see you. I see your sales. Okay, okay. Listen, active frontline are important. You want to get paid at title. Your rank and your title are not the same thing all the time. Your rank is what you're actually paid at. Your title means nothing if you're not getting paid at title. Okay? If you're getting paid at a rank 2 or 3 levels below yourself because you don't have active frontline or you don't have the TWV or GWV to get paid at rank, then it doesn't, or get paid at title, then it doesn't matter. Your rank is what produces your paycheck. So you want active frontline. If you're struggling to recruit, I want to encourage you to ask yourself, when was the last time I focused on offering the opportunity to a reinstatement? When was the last time I gave somebody a chance again, or offered it to them, or went to them and said, I believe in you, I would like to see you try again? The comeback can always be better than the setback. And if you remember nothing else, I want you to remember your SSD was a reinstatement. If I did not come back, y'all's story could be very different. It starts with one person saying yes. It starts with one person coming back, and all of the other people offered an opportunity thereafter. So all of my frontline that then recruited, built this amazing group that we have right now. But it all started from one person saying yes again, taking the chance, believing that this time could be different, and trying again. Reinstatements are an amazing asset to our group. We have a lot of them in here, and I am so, so proud to sponsor so many of them, to be one of them, and to welcome as many as we can back to this group. A few things that I want to call out before I leave here. The first and foremost is that reinstatements have a different timeline in which they need to be active. Okay, so a brand new consultant that's starting this business has 12 calendar months to get active. Okay, so if they don't have any sales for the first 6 months, that's okay. 7 months, 8 months, whatever. As long as by their 12th month, they have a $200 a month, we're good, right? They remain an or a current consultant. A reinstatement has only one full month after they reinstate. That meaning if they were to join March 30th, they have March 30th and 31st, and then all of April to get reinstated or to get active. And then they can remain a current consultant. But if they fail to do the $200 in that first full month, they will go back to not being a consultant anymore. Okay. And the reason Sensi does that is because they want to just make sure that the consultant population isn't being loaded with a bunch of people that are inactive. So these requirements are in place. Okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I get questions all the time about, I want to come back to Sensi. Can I get that new starter kit? The answer is no. New starter kits like the one we have right now for the join special and our standard $99 kit are not available to reinstatements. The great thing is a reinstatement can come back completely free. And if they want or need business tools, they can buy, and I highly recommend it, a reinstatement kit. There's more details on our YouTube channel and on your workstation about this, but a reinstatement kit is available for $59.99 or $59, and it's the same kit as the Hostess exclusive kit, essentially. It's a great tool at a great value, and it's tool-based business kit. So you want to encourage them to do that. That'll populate and be available for them 24 hours after they reinstate, and they simply go in to do an individual order to add their reinstatement kit. What's also amazing is that they have a full 30 days to be able to purchase that kit. So if they can't do it right away, they still have time. So unlike a brand new consultant that would need to be able to put up the money for a starter kit in order to join, our reinstatements can join for free, and then they have up to 30 days to buy that reinstatement kit. After that, they would have to buy tools as needed in the consultant store. The kit is only available for 30 days. Okay. That is super, super important. And I want you to check that out. The other thing is that I have been talking about doing a reinstatement training program forever and ever. Amen. And this is a season where I'm not going to be talking about things anymore. I'm just going to get them done. So I rolled out a reinstatement training program today, and I have a reinstatement drip campaign for my frontline that I've done in Project Broadcast, just like my brand new consultants get. And actually all new consultants starting this month that join in our group will get a like a training text campaign from me just as their SSD, just saying, hey, what's up? Look, my intention is so that all of our new consultants are as successful as they can be. So my theory on this is there's never a such thing as too much help. So we're going to work together to be able to set up everybody for success, and we're going to work from there. The other thing is that new consultants, or sorry, reinstatements aren't called out in the workstation the same way brand new consultants are. So we should be welcoming all new consultants to this group, but really make sure that you also shout out your reinstatements as you add them in so that A, they feel totally welcome to this group too, and B, so that we can welcome them properly the way we do all of our new consultants, and so that we are aware that they have um, reinstated, because like I said, their join date will always be their original join date. That's what their centiversary will be based off of. So like my centiversary is 2015, even though I reinstated in 2017. So I hope all of that information helps. If you have any questions about a reinstatement, their importance, or how amazing they are and what they can do for your business, please feel free to ask. Feel free to ask in the video here so that other people could learn from your questions too, because if you have that question, I guarantee at least one other person does too. So thank you guys for watching, and happy March. Happy growing your team. Reinstatements and new consultants with that joint special. Talk to you guys later.